FIFA, the most powerful organization in world football. It's the governing body of the sport, responsible for organizing the biggest tournaments on the planet, including the prestigious FIFA World Cup. With billions of dollars in revenue, sponsorship deals from global brands, and influence that stretches across continents, FIFA presents itself as the ultimate force behind the beautiful game. But behind the scenes, FIFA has been plagued by corruption, bribery, and scandal after scandal. For decades, the organization has faced accusations of vote rigging, financial misconduct, and unethical dealings that have tainted its reputation. Some of the world's most iconic tournaments may have been secured not through fair play, but through backroom deals and secret payments. From high-ranking officials arrested for fraud to allegations that World Cup host countries bought their way to victory, FIFA's history is a shocking tale of greed, power, and deception. So the big question remains: is FIFA truly trying to clean up its act, or is the corruption still alive today, hidden behind a more polished image? Let's dive deep into the dark truth behind FIFA's biggest scandals. The early days, how corruption took over FIFA. FIFA was founded in 1904, when football was still a growing sport. For much of the 20th century, it operated as a relatively small governing body, focusing on organizing international matches and setting rules. But everything changed when João Havelange took over as FIFA's president in 1974. Havelange transformed FIFA from a simple football organization into a multi-billion-dollar empire. He secured massive sponsorship deals with companies like Adidas and Coca-Cola, turning FIFA into a commercial powerhouse. But with this rapid growth came something else: corruption. Under Havelange's leadership, FIFA executives began accepting bribes and kickbacks in exchange for TV rights, tournament hosting privileges, and sponsorship deals. The focus shifted from developing football to exploiting it for profit. Then came Sepp Blatter, a man who would take FIFA's corruption to a whole new level. Sepp Blatter, the mastermind of FIFA's darkest era. In 1998, Sepp Blatter became FIFA's president, and for the next 17 years, he ruled with absolute power. Under Blatter, FIFA made more money than ever before, thanks to increasing broadcasting revenues and sponsorship deals. But while FIFA's bank accounts swelled, its ethics crumbled. Blatter was at the center of numerous financial scandals, including bribery schemes involving FIFA officials who accepted millions in exchange for their votes, secret payments made to high-ranking FIFA members for awarding tournaments to specific countries, misuse of FIFA funds for personal expenses and luxury lifestyles. But no scandal was bigger than the 2015 FIFA corruption case, one that would finally bring Blatter down. The 2015 FIFA corruption scandal, the FBI's crackdown. In May 2015, the world was stunned when the U.S. Department of Justice launched a full-scale investigation into FIFA's criminal activities. The FBI, in collaboration with Swiss authorities, uncovered one of the biggest corruption scandals in sports history. The shocking discoveries included over $150 million in bribes paid to FIFA executives, vote-buying schemes where FIFA officials were bribed to award tournament hosting rights, illegal deals with TV networks and sponsors to manipulate broadcasting rights. The investigation led to the arrest of multiple high-ranking FIFA officials, including several vice presidents. And in a move that shook the football world, Sepp Blatter himself was forced to resign. The scandal proved what many had suspected for years. FIFA was not just corrupt, it was an organization built on bribery and fraud. The Qatar 2022 World Cup, bought with bribes? One of the most controversial FIFA decisions in history was awarding the 2022 FIFA World Cup to Qatar. It was a shocking choice. Qatar was a tiny desert country with extreme heat, no football history, and a lack of infrastructure. It seemed like the most unlikely place to host the world's biggest football event. So why did Qatar win the bid? According to multiple investigations, Qatar used millions of dollars in bribes to secure votes from FIFA officials. Reports revealed that FIFA executives were offered lavish gifts and financial incentives to vote for Qatar. Secret payments were made to football officials in exchange for their support. Some members of FIFA's executive committee had close business ties with Qatar, creating a massive conflict of interest. But the controversy didn't stop there. After Qatar won the bid, Thousands of migrant workers were brought in to build stadiums and infrastructure. Human rights organizations reported horrific working conditions, forced labor, and even deaths. Despite the global outrage, FIFA stood by its decision. But many believe the Qatar World Cup was never about football. It was about money. The Russia 2018 World Cup, another shady deal? The 2018 FIFA World Cup was awarded to Russia, another decision that raised eyebrows. Like Qatar, Russia had serious political tensions and human rights concerns, yet FIFA chose it over other candidates. Investigative reports later suggested that Russia's bid was surrounded by corruption. Some key details include suspicious financial transactions between FIFA officials and Russian companies, allegations that Russian intelligence services destroyed crucial documents related to the bid, FIFA's reluctance to investigate any wrongdoing in the selection process. Once again, FIFA denied everything, but the pattern was too obvious to ignore. FIFA's relationship with sponsors, protecting profits over morality. FIFA wouldn't be the powerful organization it is today without its corporate sponsors. Brands like Coca-Cola, Adidas, Visa, and McDonald's pour billions of dollars into FIFA, making it one of the richest sports organizations in the world. But these companies have also been accused of turning a blind eye to FIFA scandals. Even when evidence of corruption and human rights abuses emerged, FIFA's biggest sponsors refused to pull out. Why? Because FIFA is too profitable to abandon. For these companies, sponsoring FIFA means global exposure, regardless of the scandals. It raises an important question. Does FIFA actually care about football? Or is it just a business empire focused on making money? Has FIFA actually changed? Or is corruption still alive? After the 2015 scandal, FIFA promised a new era of transparency. They elected a new president, Gianni Infantino, and introduced new anti-corruption measures. But many believe FIFA's changes are just for show. Infantino himself has been accused of shady dealings with government officials and secret meetings with controversial leaders. Despite FIFA's promises of reform, the culture of corruption seems deeply ingrained in the organization. So has FIFA truly cleaned up its act? Or is it just better at hiding its corruption? Football is more than just a game. It's a global passion that unites people. But the organization responsible for overseeing the sport has repeatedly betrayed the trust of fans worldwide. With decades of corruption, bribery, and unethical decisions, FIFA has proven that money and power come before the integrity of the sport. So the big question remains, can FIFA ever be reformed? Will the organization truly change? Or is it destined to remain a symbol of greed and corruption? What do you think? Can FIFA be trusted, or will corruption always be part of the game? Let's discuss in the comments.
Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the Total Football family. Let's kick off this journey together. Subscribe now and experience Total Football.